Alright viewers, time now for the Beyond Newsroom. I'm now going to be joined by Adya Juneja, who will break down the big business stories for us, shaping your money and the economy. We also have Miraj Shah, who will bring us all the updates from technology, and Athira Shashidharan, who will take us through all the action from the world of sports. Let's start with the market updates. Adya.
Well, thank you so much, Shivan. Global markets found support from easing US inflation, even as concerns over China's slowing economy and tensions in West Asia kept investors on edge. Well, starting with Asian markets now. Asian markets rallied after softer than expected US inflation, which eased concerns over an immediate Federal Reserve rate hike. South Korea's Kospi surged more than 6% as technology stocks rebounded, while gains spread across Japan and Hong Kong. Strong Wall Street bank earnings also lifted sentiment, though rising oil prices amid tensions in West Asia kept investors cautious about the inflation outlook. Moving on, China's economy grew 4.3% in the second quarter, marking its lowest and slowest pace in more than 3 years and missing market expectations. While strong AI-driven exports helped support growth, weak domestic demand and a prolonged property downturn continued to weigh on the economy. Retail sales and industrial output beat forecasts, but falling investment highlighted ongoing economic challenges despite Beijing's growth targets. And finally, gold prices slipped after a sharp rally in the previous session as rising oil prices revived inflation concerns and clouded the US interest rate outlook. Investors are weighing the impact of renewed tensions in West Asia, which have pushed crude prices higher and reduced demand for non-yielding assets like gold. Now, markets are awaiting US producer price data for fresh inflation signals. And that is it from business. Now, for all the tech updates, it's over to you, Miraj.
Well, thank you, Adya. Now, 26 former Meta employees have filed a lawsuit accusing the company of using AI-assisted tools that unfairly targeted workers with disabilities and those who took medical or family leave during the recent job cuts. Now, the lawsuit filed in a California federal court claims that Meta used AI systems to score and rank employees for layoffs using factors including productivity scores, AI tool usage, work activity data. Now, the plaintiffs allege that these systems disadvantaged employees who missed work due to health conditions, pregnancy, or caregiving responsibilities. They claim that Meta used internal AI tools and productivity tracking systems to identify employees for termination. Moving on, Iran reportedly used a long-known vulnerability in global mobile phone networks known as SS7 to track the locations of US military personnel before and during the Iran war. SS7 or Signaling System Number 7 is a protocol used primarily in 2 and 3G networks and occasionally in 4G for calls, messages and roaming. Now, according to the Financial Times, the surveillance helped Iran locate US troops at military bases and hotels across Iraq, Bahrain and other parts of the Middle East. The report also said that Iran used mobile advertising technology to gather location data. Finally, Switzerland's Competition Commission has launched a preliminary investigation into Google over removal of a feature that allowed Android users to select non-Google search engines as default browsers, now during the device setup. The regulator said that while the feature remains available in other European countries, it's been removed for users in Switzerland, and that gives Google's search engine an automatic default advantage. That's all we have for you from Tech. For sports, it's over to you, Athira.
Thank you so much, Miraj. Here are the top sports stories we're tracking for you at this hour. We'll begin with football first, where the first semi-finals of the 2026 World Cup Final have been confirmed. Spain defeated two-time champions France in the first semi-finals. France were hot favourites to lift the trophy after a string of breathtaking attacking displays in the United States. But they met their match against the sleek European champions in the semi-finals. Mikel Oyarzabal opened the scoring for the 2010 winners with a penalty in the first half in Texas, and Pedro Porro doubled the lead in the second half. Spain have reached the World Cup final for the first time since 2010, the only time they lifted the trophy. European champions Spain are now within one victory of completing a double of the game's biggest prizes. A disappointed France will now play for third place on Saturday. Spain's opponents will be decided today when defending champions Argentina face England in the World Cup semi-final. It is one of the international football's most historic and fiercest rivalries, with two nations set to battle it out in Atlanta. Argentina have a perfect record in World Cup semi-finals, winning all 5 of their previous appearances at this stage. Once again, the spotlight will be on Lionel Messi, who has scored 8 goals in the tournament so far. Meanwhile, England are aiming to reach the first World Cup final in 60 years. Now over to some cricket news. Indian men's cricket team have ended their 6-match winless streak with a convincing victory over England in the first ODI. The men in blue defeated England by 6 wickets, winning the toss and choosing to bat first. England struggle against the new balls. They were bundled out for 258 runs. India's chase was then led by Shubman Gill, who top scored with an impressive 80 off 75 balls before retiring hurt due to what appeared to be cramps. Akshar Patel, who earlier claimed 4 wickets with the new ball, then scored an unbeaten 57, while Washington Sundar added an unbeaten 52 to guide India home comfortably. India chased the target with 28 balls to spare. Well, with that, we've come to the end of the sports segment. It's back to you, Shivan.
Atira, thanks so much for those sports updates. Also, a thank you to Miraj and Adya. That's a wrap on the WION Newsroom. I'm Shivan. John Naslibin. We'll a very short break. This is WION. Stay with us.